Hey everyone, the Motivational Professor here with our crude oil update. Well, if you watched my video from 2 days ago, we talked about this being a key buying zone. So congratulations to everyone who made profits on this crude oil buy. So right now we are sitting at a area of support and resistance. I'm going ahead and mark this up for you. If you look right here, we are sitting in this area right here that we have seen resistance in the past. And then we're also going to mark up this area to the floor right in here. Okay, so these are going to be the key areas that we are looking at. And then I'm going to give you one more inter area, but I'm going to mark this up with a horizontal line right in here. So these are going to be the key areas that we are going to focus on for crude oil. Now keep in mind that at 10:30 this morning, there is going to be news with the crude oil inventories, and that is going to possibly impact this market right here. So it could be that until that news is released, maybe we stay inside of this consolidation pattern right in here. Okay, so one thing I want to note is this, which is what I always look at. And let me go ahead and grab a brush, and that's going to be this 50-day moving average, depending on what continues to happen. So, right now, if we look at the market here, we are kind of trending between 76.07 and about 75.35. And I think that's, going to be the case until that news report is released. Then depending on what happens, I'm going to give you some possible entries that you can look at. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make this wide, and then I want to drop this down to the 15-minute chart because you might have some scalping opportunities here to take a look at, okay? So unless we get a candle closure, okay, this is an area that you might want to look at and say, okay, well, where can I take a possible short position? It would be somewhere like this, okay, back down towards this 50-day moving average, okay? Again, this is something that if you want to take before the crude oil inventories, that could be a possibility for you because this also lines up with a Fibonacci level at a smaller time frame. If we go this to the low, right, that kind of puts us in that 76.6 area, which is a nice area of value if we can get up there, okay? So that is a scalping opportunity before the inventories. Until then, these are basically your zones, okay? Now we can see here on the 15-minute chart, we're above the 50-day moving average, but I marked this up here because this is 1 hour, okay? So this is going to be a couple of things that you can do and some of your plays here. If we break and we close below this area here, then we can expect price to come down, possibly come back up towards this area of resistance, and then head back down towards our next key level, which is about 74.71. Okay, that is one opportunity there. Now, if we jump back into the 1 hour, okay, and we can clearly see here that we are still trending down. We have not gone back up to test the 77.24. Okay, so to the flip side, if price shoots up, then you would need a break of this, okay, a closure and a 5-minute window, and then here to retest to come back up to test the next level again, which would be right in here. Okay, that would be the next level, that 77.37 area. So these are kind of the plays. Everything is going to be based on that crude oil inventory. If you have not yet done so, pause this video, mark up these zones so you have it on your chart. I already did the work for you, okay? These have been the key zones to look at. Again, if you are newer or you have a small account, please do not try to get a full dollar's worth on crude oil. take 20 to 30 cents at a time. For example, if you were trading $1, that would be $20 to $30 profit. Cash out and then let the next move happen. Okay. Uh, I'm going to see if crude oil will come back down towards this area. I'm not going to trade it. I don't like trading away from the 50-day moving average. So I'm going to see if we can come back down towards this area to then pick up a buy position. But if oil does shoot up towards this $77 area, then I'm going to be looking to sell crude oil. Okay. And then lastly is for those of you that may want to scalp, a buying opportunity, okay, a buying opportunity, then this is what you could do. Here's a couple of different scenarios that you could do while we're waiting for the news. If price comes back down into this area, then you might look at something like this, back up, and a very tight stop loss. So again, these are a couple of opportunities that you can have in the meantime if you're looking to scalp the market. I don't think we're going to get a lot of movement right now. We'll probably get a push at the equities open at 9:30, and then we'll sit tight until the 10:30 inventory news comes out. So again, depending on your account size, you might be able to scalp some points, because I think right now we might stay in this kind of, let me grab a brush. We might stay here until we see crude oil inventories at 10:30. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button for me, and I'll see you on the next video.